Hello, blessed beings. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Elle the Intuitive. I will be your psychic consultant for this session. This is for all star signs, so if you found me here today, chances are Spirit has a message for you. Please do remember that energy is fluid, so shuffle it around as needed. Also keep in mind that these are generalized readings and not all information channeled may be applicable to all situations. So without further ado, what do you say that we jump into this? All right. So this is going to be a little longer than normal because I got an extra card. The anxiety is too much. I can't handle this on my own. I feel lost in a sea of emotion. Just give me a moment. I feel your person choking up. I feel your person trying not to cry. Like, I feel so... when I'm channeling them, I'm feeling so overwhelmed. So they must be feeling overwhelmed. I'm feeling that they're the type of person that doesn't want to be seen as weak. And they feel that displaying emotion is a sign of weakness. In my opinion, it's a sign of vulnerability, and that's a sign of strength, but that's not the way they're viewing it. I sense that your person is trying very hard to keep it together. They're trying very hard to... I'm very sorry about the birds. We have a bunch of animals in the house, and they like to make themselves known. I'll continue. I feel like there's a lot of pain centralized around this situation. I feel like I just heard "if only," and then I felt a pause, and then I heard "if you were here." Are you mad at me? Honestly, I feel like your person is doing their very best to suppress their emotions right now. It's challenging to channel because they seem to think that emotions are such a sign of weakness, or displaying emotion is such a sign of weakness, that as I'm trying to channel, I feel that it's a little challenging to get them to even open up in the channeling session. They don't want you to be mad at them. They want you to look at them in a more innocent light. No one compares to you. I also heard, I don't know what I was thinking. And then the feeling that came with it was trying to replace you. Like, they don't know what they were thinking when they thought that there were other fish in the sea, that they could do better than you. I am utterly heartbroken. I actually feel someone crying in the shower when they have privacy and no one else is around. I'm resisting temptation. I feel you're that temptation. I try so hard not to let you in. I feel like what they're trying to do is they're trying not to open their heart to you. They're trying to shut down their emotions for you, but they just can't seem to. And the more they fight it, the harder it gets to be. The harder it gets. The more overwhelming it becomes. And the more they suppress, the more it comes back up in a bubbling cauldron of upset and misery. I want to be your superhero. I feel that your person feels like they let you down. They feel disappointed in themselves. You know that feeling when maybe somebody's broken up with you and like it almost feels like your heart is missing from your chest? Like somebody just pulled it out and it's just gone. But like somehow you still feel a void. That's the sensation I'm getting. Without you in their life, they've lost all, I wouldn't say desire to live, but their life is so much more dim now. I've never felt this way before. Please be patient with me. I feel the sensation that they're aware that your patience has run out, and they actually seem to understand why that would happen. Like, it feels as though they're very much aware of why you would just stop caring, why you would make distance and detach. They feel like they deserved it. They feel like they've made a mess of things. Okay, now let's jump into tarot. We're gonna get some... For some reason, Spirit really wanted me to shuffle the cards today. I really feel like that's new energy coming in, fresh energy coming in, which makes me feel that things are going to be changing soon for you. Things are going to be changing soon for your person. Stagnation will be no more. Stasis will vanish. Wow, 3 more times. Spirit's whispering to me. Sorry guys, I'm messing up the board. I don't have a lot of room that I'm working in. That's why it's hard to get everything in the view of the camera. Hope you can forgive me for that. Okay, let's see what we got. For the anxiety is too much. I can't handle this on my own. I feel lost in a sea of emotion. I feel that sometimes, at least the sensation that's coming through is the sensation of my viewer. And sorry about the cats. He does that all night, I swear to God. It's so hard to sleep with him. I feel that my viewer, whomever I'm speaking to, that there are times that you're just overcome with emotion about your situation with this person. And I sense that as hard as this has been on you, I'm not minimizing what you've gone through, but it's been harder on your person. Because I feel that they know that they are the reason that this is deteriorated. I feel that they actually moved into a different situation, hoping that it was a monetary situation they were moving towards, and they were hoping that it would pan out for them. They realized that it didn't. They're desiring to move to calmer waters with you. They still feel so much passion for you. They're hoping that you two can come together and overcome hardship. They're hoping that you can make a transition together, and that maybe you'd be willing to open your heart to them. They've had some sort of like wake-up call. Something, it's almost like a veil or a deceptive, something of a deceptive nature has been lifted. Like, I just sense like suddenly like waking up to what's going on. Like they're just suddenly aware, almost like a spiritual awakening is transpiring. Like their eyes are open and they're seeing clearly now. They're beginning to see that they're the ones that can get themselves out of the situation that they're in. And that sitting around and waiting for it to change isn't helping them. They're getting nowhere that way. Oh, that was fast. They're not happy where they're at. They thought that they would have a better chance at having a family. They thought they'd have like a functioning home life, security and stability, but instead they've been met with a dysfunctional family unit. They're recognizing now that you were the one all along. They're wanting to have a victory with you. You always made them feel grounded and centered. They really want to share with you their cup of love. They hope you'll be open to it. They see you as their happiness. They see you as wish fulfillment. Are you mad at me? I really feel that them, let me rephrase, let me go back. They want to move to calmer waters with you so badly that it's all they think about. And honestly, I feel like what's in the way is that they're still grieving. They're grieving terribly over this, and they're beating themselves up all the time. They aren't able to look at the situation in any other way but loss and despair. They're mourning. They're mourning the loss of you. They're heartbroken. They're utterly heartbroken. And they think that if they're still this upset over the situation, that you must be upset with them too. Spirit says one more shuffle. They feel that if they don't come out of their secrets, if they don't open up like what they had hidden from you, that it's going to be a missed opportunity. And they know that the way that they can work this out with you, the way that they can make it up with you, is to be honest about what happened and what transpired. Whatever they were hiding, they know it needs to come to light. Okay. They really feel that you're a soulmate for them. They feel like you're the perfect connection, like you're the perfect partner. Like they realized in walking away, whatever happened that caused the two of you to separate, they looked around and they did not find anything better than you. The sad thing is that I feel that they put themselves in this position. They put themselves in misery, and I'm sensing either it's a friend or a new lover or somebody that they're around, that they gossip and they don't seem to like you very much. They seem to have a lot, like whomever I'm talking to right now, they seem to have so much animosity and malicious intent towards you. See what else we can get. I feel like that one's not done. Okay. They recognize that they were burdensome to you and that you had to let it go. You had to let them go. I feel that sometimes they lose hope. Sometimes they feel the problems are insurmountable between the two of you, and that hoping that you'll reconcile is almost a fairy tale for them. Something that's just not attainable, not realistic. No one compares to you. I get the feeling that maybe I think it is them, that they told lies about you, that they had to shift the narrative about you so that they could actually feel better about the situation, and it ended up making them feel worse. They feel that they feel they were very dishonest about your character and that it was a major injustice to you. They also feel that they might never get the chance to right the situation, and to them that's a travesty. It's tragic. They realize that no one is like you, and that even though they said all this awful stuff, it's like you were unfazed. I feel shock, but I also don't feel action. Like despite the fact that I feel shock, I also feel at a surface level there was no reaction. So they didn't get what they wanted from you. And in not getting what they wanted, it caused them to have to think about the situation. They're feeling really restricted right now. And they realize that if they were still with you, those restrictions wouldn't be there. I feel that they may be utterly heartbroken right now, but they broke their own heart. They were not sensitive to what made you uniquely you. And now that they are seeing that no one compares to you, it's a little late. Like I feel like an ocean of distance between the two of you. At least emotionally. They're afraid that it's going to be something like this situation with the two of you is going to be something that they're going to have to walk away from, even though I'm backing up here. I sense a lot of guilt. I sense guilt because you put in so much effort into this relationship that you have with the person you're inquiring about, that even though you poured everything into the relationship, it wasn't done in reciprocity. Like, they did not reciprocate, and they feel guilty about that now. They feel like they didn't give you what you deserved, and it makes them feel just terrible. I'm utterly heartbroken. They want to take a chance with you. They want to end the conflict, and they want to come and they want to move towards you. We're going to have to pray this on. Oh gosh, okay. They feel defeated. They feel you walking away from them. They feel that what they invested in, I feel a sense of longing. That they feel like they invested in something that didn't have any return, that didn't give back. They're wondering if what you built together is something that can be salvaged. They're having a hard time releasing the fears and moving in a positive direction. They also feel that they're going to have to reveal their secrets to you. Resisting temptation. They feel like you're kind of an addiction for them. They think about you nonstop, and they think about how they were giving to more than one situation, and that they weren't giving you the attention that you deserved. Even now, it's weird because I feel like there's a barrier between you and this person, something that's restricting your ability to communicate or to be there for one another. And even so, they are so focused on you now that it's almost like they're not resisting temptation, because they're indulging in you every moment. It's almost like if they could be emotionally codependent on you without being there with you, that's what it would be. They view you as being the Empress. They view you as someone that doesn't come around every day, and they feel foolish for trying to replace you. Hang on, I dropped a card. Okay. They don't want you to be single anymore. They're actually very concerned about you being single any longer than what you have been, if you're not seeing anybody now. I want to be your superhero. They recognize that you are no longer offering your cup of love to them. They realize that there was an imbalance in your relationship. They want to change that. And they feel like they're going to need time to do it. Cycles are going to be shifting soon, though. I think this is going to be turning around. They really do want to take a leap of faith with you. I've never felt this way before. Please be patient with me. They can't get you out of their head. And I feel like they regret making the decisions that led you both to this point, but they actually want to turn things around. They want to be they're finding that they want to be a stable source for you. And when I say source, I mean like they want to provide for you. They're realizing that this situation between the two of you, this relationship, was something unique and special because they have not been able to get you out of their head at all. And that's actually them trying to suppress how they feel about you and it not working is actually what's indicating to them that this is special. They're wanting to release pain. They're wanting to overcome depression, and they're hoping that you'll forgive them. They're praying for forgiveness, and they're trying to be optimistic. They feel like they're getting karmic retribution right now. And even though they've done things to postpone this situation, to postpone movement, they've delayed things, not wanting to make a decision, they've decided. They've made their decision now. Let's see what that decision is. They no longer want to be trapped and confused. They no longer want to be, they're seeing things from a different perspective. And they want to build something with you. They want to build a legacy with you and a family, and they're no longer confused about you. I feel like this is taken a lot of your strength. And something important is going to happen in this retrograde season. This is time for you to shadow work and to heal and to grow. This is time for you to be courageous and to look within and to see what can be changed. Because the only way you got here where you're at today is by taking the steps from yesterday. It's okay to look back and review. It's okay to maybe decide that this person may be sure about you, but if you're not about them, that's okay. Take your time and figure out who you are and what your values are and what you're willing to tolerate and to stand for. I hope this brought some insight. I hope this helped you. If you got value from this, please remember to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you feel like it. Until next time, bye, blessed beings.